Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJTRIP, and welcome to AJTRIP's video game talk. We're gonna talk today about some of the new things coming on in Wwe 2K25. I have watched a lot of videos from creators um, about this, and from the Wwe 2K um, video game channel itself. And I'm going to talk about some of the things that have me intrigued and also have me worried. Um, so let's go ahead and let's talk about it. One of the first things I saw in video games in the videos that I liked. Well, I like the fact that there was a timer when people get down. So in the HUD that stays down like in the corner or on the bottom of the screen, when you like throw somebody down, or when you put somebody down with a move, right? There's a timer there that now it shows you the time that it's going to take for them to get back up from it, right? So something that you would know. So, like if you're playing with Roman Reigns and you give somebody, the spear, you know, then a thing would pop up and it would tell you how much time it goes. Now, I'm going to assume that the later it goes, the timer the slower it gets. So in the beginning of the match, time is going to go by pretty quickly, and then as you get to the thing, it'll be like, it'll go slower and slower. So I think I like that. I think that's going to be something that I totally enjoy. When it comes to that, I think I'm going to love that. The island of relevancy is something that doesn't intrigue me at all. Because I got NBA 2K25, I don't do the city. I don't want to do the city. I don't want to do the island of relevancy. To me, this is something that they're trying to make it too much for the casual fan, or make new fans, bring somebody who don't bring video games in to try and play it, and that's not what it should be. This is just for the players who are going to buy the game, and I don't know if people are going to want to do the island of relevancy, because apparently the city in NBA 2K isn't that great either, and people have complaints about that they can't find a pickup game, or they can't take so long for them to do certain options and things like that. So it's not a good thing. So I think the island of relevancy will just be ending up one game. But see, again, I would say that that space that's used to put that in a game could be used to affect some other things in the game that that I won't like. Like, for fuck's sakes, this year you better be able to take the stuff that you do in the for play mode and import it into the Western name, into the universe mode. You can't do that. So, for instance, like if on WWE 2K24, for instance, like if you tried to I'm not sure who exactly came together. Bianca and Jade, right? So they didn't that. So no, actually, let's say that, because even though Jade was DLC, when it came for play mode, they were a tag team. Bianca Belair and Jade Carter, they had them already created as a tag team in the for play mode. And if you try to import that into the thing, they wouldn't be a tag team. And it's like, well, seriously, why can't you do that? And it's been like that for years. And the thing that pisses me off is that it says import from your for play mode, and you try to do it, it doesn't happen. So that better be in this game this year. So also, apparently, speaking of universe mode, the promos are back in universe mode, which I think okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. It gives up more spots. do. Excuse me. It gives you like more spots and more time to do that, which I think is totally fine. I think that's enjoyable. I also think that if hopefully the things where you can, it's not set a set spot for a promo. Hopefully, like if you have like if you set it for 7 slots, you can use one of those slots for a promo or not. So if you want to have 7 matches on the card, you can. If you want to put 7 promos on the thing, you can. Something like that. I also, but some people have talked about in the past is having promos from different areas of the building. Have a promo inside the ring, or you have a backstage promo, which would be fine as well. So we'll see what happens like that. But promos are now back in universe mode. Chain wrestling is back, which is I'm also happy about that. And that's like at the beginning of a match when you do the lock up, and then you can switch to the collar and elbows tie up, and you can do the wrist, arm wrist, and do all those things. I like that. I don't know why they get rid of that, but now that's back, and I think that's definitely a good thing. Because I think that's absolutely incredible to do. So I have some fun with that, and I think that's what happens in wrestling. Is the collar and elbow tie up. Sure, you have something when you have a massive feud, you don't need a collar elbow tie up. If it's a street fight, there's no need for a collar and elbow tie up. Just go in and let's fight. But in a regular wrestling match, where it's just somebody against somebody, lock up. Just do that. They put in the underground match in 2K25, which is just the match where it's no ropes and it's like it's a submission or knockout to win, like you've seen in real ones. So I think that's something interesting. I think I like that. Bloodline rules is in the is in the thing, and apparently they're gonna do like the whole WrestleMania thing, where the bloodline rules is that, and then you can have people come down during your match and help you out. So it's like WrestleMania 40 bloodline rules, and it should be very fun. I think I would truly enjoy that. Making some bloodline rules. I wonder if tribal combat, if they put in bloodline rules, I wonder if tribal combat is it. Now, even if it isn't, you can just create tribal combat, with the creator match. Which, by the way, I hope they fix that as well, the creator match. Okay, so a few more things here to talk about. The backstage brawls now have more backstages. You can do the NXT parking lot, which that's the most dangerous place to be in professional wrestling is that NXT parking lot. Everybody gets hurt back there. You got what's that thing? It's just the archives. You can fight in the archives, and what I like to say about that is that you can run into things and knock them down, and then use the things that come apart and hit those with that. Those backstage brawls are always like the way to win is to knock somebody out, knock them unconscious, which I think is great as well. And now you can do multiple people in those backstage brawls. You can do up to 8 men in those brawls. The women can bleed now, which I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that because I'm not a big fan of women bleeding in real life. At least intentionally. If it happens hard way, then it's totally fine. But I'm not a big fan of the women having to bleed, and it always it fascinates me that AEW is allowing that to happen for the women, and it's just it's unreal. But they can bleed now, so whatever that is, and I'm not okay with that really, and I'm not okay with intergender wrestling. I'm just not. I'm not going to wrestle, but do intergender wrestling, anything. And that's one of the things I'm worried about, the universe mode. Cause what I don't want to happen is to go to universe mode, and then because sometimes they will have you put up, do the matches, and then, you know, all of a sudden here a match, Rhea Ripley versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I don't want that. Liv Morgan versus Sheamus. No, I don't want that. So hopefully, you know, that's not in universe mode, or if it is, it's just one of the options to turn off. So hopefully that can be the case. And finally, the showcase mode is the Samoan Dynasty with the Bloodline, which is something that is, I think, really, really good. I'm glad they're doing that, and they seem to be doing like the entire Anawahi family. But what it is that they're going back in time and having matches with members of the Samoan Dynasty, and apparently it's going to be like the entire one. I'm not sure if the High Chief is going to be there, but I would assume that he might be. The videos we saw the Wild Samoans. You know, Umaga is in there from some of the things. Apparently, Rosie is going to be there. Both Rosie and Jamal are going to be there. Now, Jamal was Umaga. But other than Rosie and Roll through the morning, they're going to be there. And then there's like the Wild Samoans are going to have a dream match with the Dudley Boys. So, you know, I think that would be very interesting, and I'd love to see. I would love to see them. They'll play that. They'll play that. Now, also during the showcase, in the last couple years, they've used what they call the slingshot technology, which is that they had you would start playing during the showcase mode, and then you would do something, and then it would seamlessly transfer into the real life, you know, stuff, and then it would transfer out and then it would go back into the video game. So now they're not going to do that. They're just going to have it. You know, it's going to do that from the game standpoint, and then it won't slingshot to real footage to the game footage, which on one hand kind of sucks, but on the other hand, it'll be good for streaming. So if you're going to be streaming and playing it, you know, your videos get copyrighted because you're showing WWE's stuff and you're playing WWE's music. So it could be copyrighted and taken down. So I've been when I first did the showcase mode for the WrestleMania 40s of WrestleMania pack. It was, you know, it was taken down. One of my videos was taken down and copyrighted and things like that because that's what I was doing. So, but yeah, that should be a very interesting showcase. Can't wait to play it. I'm excited for this game as always, and I'll be playing it. So please, the link is down in the description box down below for both for actually my Twitch channel, for my gaming channel, YouTube, so I do my gaming here on YouTube, and my Kick channel. So please go in the description box, go to those, and subscribe and follow on all of those sites. Alright, so there you have it. My thoughts on the WWE 2K25 games and the options that we have talked about and have been shown on other creators' channels and also on the channel for WWE 2K and the Twitch channel, Twitter, WWE 2Games Twitter, and everything like that. So those are just my current thoughts. Post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. What do you like the most? What do you hate the most? That's the thing it is. I think for me, again, I think the intergender wrestling is something that I'm not even gonna deal with. Same thing with the island. So those are things I give a thumbs down to. Things are giving thumbs up to. Chain wrestling is back. Things like that, and hopefully the mode, the universe mode stuff that you can import from play to the thing is good. So hopefully that is the thing. Alright, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJTRIP signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there.